I wanted to talk about something that I talk about a lot with my friends. I feel like video stores are way better than streaming. There's a couple reasons why I like video stores a lot better, and then there's other reasons why I think streaming is also another good choice. It's 2022, and video stores have basically disappeared, and streaming has become a very large thing. Um, and there's good reasons for it. But for me, video stores are way better because I like to go into a store and go look at all the movies that are displayed, like the ones that are right here. Except some of them were displayed where the covers were facing you instead of the sides of them were facing you. Which I would like to do that with mine, but I, as you can see, have thousands of movies and even more in my closet that I can't even display. Uh, but I like to go and see all the covers, and I like to go and turn the back of them and read about it. So we'll just go and pick up a movie. Let's see. Pick this movie, Forbidden Planet. When I saw this movie, I saw it at a thrift store, but when I saw this movie just sitting there in the thrift store, I was like, wow, what is this movie about? And you have right here a robot, and then you have this guy with a space gun, and then holding a woman, and you're wondering like what's it all about? So without reading it, I like to imagine what would this movie be about just based on this cover. So what I thought was that this robot was like they went on this planet and this robot was there and it was trying to kill them, and it's kind of like Alien but with a robot. I don't know. Great. It's a great film. I believe it was in the night. I believe it was 1956. I'll have to actually hold on. I'll have to look at that. I was correct. This film was made in 1956. But this is a nice, like it's a really nice MGM box. You get to open it up like this, and you see all the cast members right here, who they played, and then you have the movie right here. If I can get it out, and it's a very heavy tape too. It's really heavy. Uh, but yeah, so just another reason why I like video stores is just holding it. I like to actually hold the physical movie. Uh, I collect a lot of VHS tapes and very few DVDs. But I'm not really much of a DVD kind of guy. I like the VHS tapes. You just pop it into the VCR, which I have right there. Right there. That gray box right there. Sometimes video stores wouldn't even have the original box for them. It would just have like it. I guess if you were like at Blockbuster, they would have like the big Blockbuster box right here, and then it would have the title right here. Uh, I don't even know why that would even happen. I guess like whoever rented it last like somehow lost the box or got damaged, and so they had to pay for like the box or the movie. At that point, then you would just own the movie, but I guess they just didn't want to have it. So then you have like this. You have your clamshell box that's actually taped shut, but I probably won't even open it up because I have another one. For some reason, I have three copies. For some reason, I have three copies of E.T. I don't even know how that even happened. But so yeah, there's three versions. There's either no case and you have just like this plastic case around it, or you just have a clamshell or cardboard sleeve. The only video store that we had around my area was Blockbuster, and I faintly remember it because I was a child, and I wasn't really focused on looking at every specific detail. So what I've seen in videos and kind of my memory, I try to recreate it, like like up here. So I have all my movies displayed, and then I have comedy, sci-fi, action, drama, and then I have another shelf up there that I haven't really messed with. Actually, let's take a closer look at them. So yeah, here's some of my movies that I have. So there's comedy, sci-fi, action, and drama. And of course, I don't have a lot of room, not right now. So these are all the movies I can display, like this. I would like to display them where they would be facing, like with the cover facing you instead of the sides. So yeah, it was really nice to walk into the video store and, look at all these movies and, let's see, what do I want to watch? Comedy. Let's watch a comedy. So I'll pick out Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Somebody had ruined the cover right here, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, you see this, Ferris Bueller, he is, relaxing, and then you walk out, you look at the back, and then you see him on a stage with girls, dancing and singing, and then you read the description. So, like, what is Ferris Bueller, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? So, yeah, that was really, nice to see, was just, cover art and description on the back. Oh, this is a good example. So these boxes right here, I don't ever remember them displayed. So like, there was never really limited edition boxes that I can remember. So you would have like behind the scenes of 007, and then you would have the entire script, and then you would have the movie itself. So yeah, like I said, I don't really think they displayed these because people would lose the extra stuff. Then I don't really think these would be like out in any video store, because they would want them. Well, they would want people to, like, mail in like their check or something like that to buy this limited edition 007 tape or box, collector's box. And then here's some more. And speaking about collector's boxes, The Godfather and Star Wars. I'm sure they had like a Star Wars one, but I don't remember any of these being on here because, I don't really know why. I just don't remember them being there. So yeah. Here's my dad's old Blockbuster video card, that he kept in great shape, and he gave it to me because he thought, he saw that I really liked this stuff, so he gave it to me so I can display it right here. And Blockbuster also had tapes, like blank tapes that you could record on. I'm pretty sure this one has a recording on it that I can just delete. And then of course they had VCR, video head cleaners, but this is a Maxell one. They had their own brand that they use, but they're all the same really. So yeah. There are a lot of streaming sites you have to keep up with, but it is a little bit more convenient because everything is right there, on your TV, and you could just scroll to whatever movie you want to see. So there is that convenient factor, but for me it's a little different because I like to go and pick out a movie. Like I just said, there's a lot of streaming sites you have to keep up with, and you have to go back and forth to every streaming site to see if they even have the movie that you want to see. I'm going to use Netflix as an example. They delete their movies that will be on there, and then now it's just gone. And a lot of the movies that are on there is stuff that I don't even want to see. It's something that's like some romance film. I don't want to see a romance film. I want to see like Terminator or something like that. And another thing about that is older movies like that, like Terminator, Back to the Future, Dirty Dancing, I guess. I don't know. It's like you have to pay a plus. You have to pay some kind of premium or plus to see one of those movies. And it's not like older movies. It can be for like newer movies, or movies from like kind of mid 2010 maybe. I don't know. But it's kind of aggravating because you just paid to have a subscription to all of these streaming sites, and now you have to pay a premium to even watch a movie that you want to watch. So that's also another reason why I don't like it, because you have to pay so much more money to even watch what you want to watch. I'm fortunate enough because I've gone to a couple of thrift stores and even online shopping and getting these huge boxes of tapes. This is just a very small portion of what I have like in my closet or something. There's so many of them that I can't even display. So anytime I want to watch a movie, I can just turn around and be like, yeah, I want to watch Top Gun. Um, so yeah, and so Netflix and Hulu and all these other streaming sites, it doesn't give you that same feel of picking out a movie, like scanning your finger, oh, what do I want to watch, this one. um and so you could scroll over on your remote and maybe something would catch your eye, but it doesn't really catch your eye like how it does with tapes or DVDs. Another big issue that I see that is not the streaming site's fault, because they don't have a control on this, is that you need good Wi-Fi to even watch the movie. So you'll see like a movie you want to watch, and then you click on it, and then it loads up the video. Finally, it goes through, and then it stops to buffer to load up the next thing. And that's also like a big problem that I do see quite often. Like I said, it's not the streaming site's fault because they don't have a control on if your Wi-Fi is good or bad. And another reason is Wi-Fi is not free. I wish it was, because if it was, then I would be using it all the time. But you have to pay for Wi-Fi, and then you have to pay for all these subscriptions, and then maybe if the movie needs a premium, then you have to pay for a premium. So you're paying so much money to even pay or to even watch the movie. And going to like a video store, it was like $5 to rent a movie. And in the long term, that seems a lot cheaper, in my opinion, because we only went like once a week, and it felt like a treat. And so yeah, it wasn't like you had to pay extra for all this stuff. Now, yeah, you had to pay for gas. When it comes down to it, it's all really based on if you just really want to watch the movie and don't care about cover art or background description or anything, then streaming would be a good option if you have good Wi-Fi and none of that's like a problem with you. Or if you just want to have nostalgia, pick out a VHS tape or a DVD, and then you can look at all this stuff. So yeah, that's really my main reasons of why I like not bookstores, video stores, and why I don't like streaming.